Welcome to today's meditation. For this meditation, we will be focusing in two areas primarily. Firstly, as always, we will focus on being here in the present moment, coming fully to our senses, to what it means to be present. And secondly, we will use the portal of inner body awareness to enhance our presence during this meditation. Now, what that means is that we will slowly but surely begin to feel the life that exists within our body, the energy that soars throughout. And by focusing our attention on this field of energy, we bring our attention fully into the now. So to begin, let's just take a nice few deep breaths. With each breath in and each breath out, become more and more aware of the feeling of your breath. Notice what it feels like going into your lungs, the life energy that fills you with each breath. You don't have to control your breath. You can simply allow it to be as it is, but become aware of what it feels like with each breath that you take. And as you do, notice your body begins to relax. Tightness of your muscles begins to loosen, and you begin to sink into your chair or into your seat, or wherever it is that you are located right now. Feel the weight of your body being supported underneath you, such that you can relax fully and just be here for this meditation. Now, see if you can begin to feel what your hands feel like from the inside. Notice if you can feel any sensations. Perhaps you feel the warmth, or a tingling, or simply a buzzing sensation. You needn't label this in any particular way. Simply notice it and feel it, and focus your energy on it. And now, with your attention focused on your hands, just notice what comes to mind when you have your attention on your hands. Perhaps in between the thoughts, there are moments of stillness where you are simply being and feeling your hands. And as you do, notice how pleasant the experience is, how good it feels to feel your hands from the inside, how there is this tremendous sense of aliveness that lies within your body. It's easiest to feel in our hands because we have so many nerve endings there. But as we go on, you can begin to notice the rest of your arms. Notice how your attention can move throughout your body as you can focus on different parts of you, with each part feeling just as alive as your hands do, feeling that warm energy field that is the life that exists within you. And if any thoughts come up or you get distracted, that's okay. just bring your attention back to your breath and then back to your hands. Now notice there is nothing that you have to feel or have to do or have to achieve right now. You are free to just be here as you are. Whatever comes up, whatever you feel, whatever you think, allow it to be as it is. Do not fight with yourself. Instead, surrender to this moment. Allow this moment to be as it is, fully and completely. There is nothing you have to do right now, nothing you need to control. You are simply here, having this experience. And you might begin to notice that it becomes more and more pleasant to just be here. And a great sense of peace arrives in you. And you just continue to breathe. And so we sit here, breathing in this moment, just being. And it is such a peaceful being, where there is a profound stillness and silence that permeates this entire reality right now. You might notice some sounds, or some things you see, or some things you feel, any of these sensory perceptions, and that's okay. For you will notice that they occur in the background of stillness. Just like all sound comes out of a silence and returns to silence, all perception comes out of stillness and returns to stillness. And that is what it means to be truly present, is to be aware of the stillness within and without. How good it feels to be here right now, where for just this moment, everything is okay. There is nothing you need to deal with. You can just be, and you are. Do not worry about the thoughts that might come up. Allow them to come and allow them to go, like leaves floating on a stream. They come into your vision and then they pass, one by one by one. The mind will always do what it does, and that's okay, because it too arises in the stillness. Instead of putting all your attention on your thoughts, try focusing your attention on the stillness, on the silence, and see what changes for you. See how your reality begins to shift. See how miraculous life can truly be. How wonderful this moment is, right here, right now. For this moment is truly all we ever really have. The past and the future exist on one level of reality, but experientially, it's only ever right now. this moment. And so we should be here fully in this moment. So much of our suffering comes when we get lost in thought of the past, of how we want things should have been, how we wish they could have been, wishing things were different. Or we get trapped in the future, anxious about what's coming. Maybe it'll be this, maybe it'll be that. What if this happens? What if that happens? All of these problems that we go over in our minds again and again and again. Very rarely do we ever even come up with solutions to these problems. And that's okay. This is one of the facts of life. Our brains are problem-solving machines. They're designed for this specifically. But we needn't let them control us. Instead, remain in the stillness and allow things to be as they are. For when you can do this, you transcend the thinking mind into a great reality that lies above. A reality of transcendence, of peace, of harmony with all things, and of oneness. The mind will try but cannot really understand this reality, for it is beyond concepts. And how can a conceptual machine understand that which is not a concept? Do not think too much about this. Instead, just be present. Be here. And know the truth for yourself. These are not things to believe in or things to say. They are simply things you can know from deep within. For it is the stillness within you that recognizes and resonates with the stillness of the universe. For how could it be any other way? And so we sit and breathe and be here. And relish the moment that is this moment. How wonderful it is to be here, right now. And as we end, remember that the present moment is always accessible to you, for it is always this moment. And this stillness remains always. No matter what's happening in your life, no matter what's going on, in the background there is stillness. And there is this deep, profound, transcendent peace that you can access at any time. Simply take a conscious breath and become aware. And watch everything change in front of you.